Greetings once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Silverstone for PRL Season 10, Round 10, the British Grand Prix. We are challenged here by the wet conditions in qualifying, but this is the pole lap. Please enjoy.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. Seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain.
We register a 41.3, which I thought I might be able to improve upon. However, I make a little error here in turn 1, shifting down to 6th, should have stayed in 7th. The delta immediately went into the red, and that was the end of my session. Nemo joins me on the front row. He, of course, had pole in Monaco, so the second time he adorns the front row of the grid. Unfortunately, Danny, unable to qualify particularly well in the intermediate conditions once again, scuppered by not having a dry qualifying session. Interestingly though, a lot of drivers choosing to go on the soft compound. I chose the super soft, obviously with the free choice at the start of the race, and it really helped. Great launch off the line I got, unchallenged into turns 3 and 4, and off we went.
We're looking good from the start.
Now, looking good from the start was not the description you could give my teammate. She was very careful through the first sector of the race. Unfortunately, other people's mistakes caught her out. Damaged wing straight away with Bozza into the side of Nemo, it looked like. 3 into 1 at turn 1 didn't work out particularly well. And not only that, but at turn 4, up the inside came a Haas.
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
Contact from behind as well really set Danny up with a poor start to the race. The fastest lap assisted me, but towards the end of my stints, when the tyres were not at their peak, the S's became quite difficult for me and the gap began to reduce. I chose a setup. I had 2 setups ready for the race. One more stable, which I should have chosen, one which was quicker, which I did choose. Unfortunately,
Okay, we're ready for you. Box this lap.
not the right choice. We boxed for softs to go to the end,
Go now.
and in trying to maximise my undercut, a mistake through the S's, which could have been a lot worse. Basically, I stopped myself from spinning, but cost myself a few seconds getting used to the new grip levels.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
As Jeff says, we passed Nemo, who goes to the medium curiously, potentially trying to play it safe. And we had 20 seconds to cart it up the road. Obviously, it's a long transit here though, so that was enough to see me into the lead. And the first split we had was actually over 10 seconds. Obviously, Carted with the fastest lap would charge after us, but it wasn't enough for the Sauber driver. He comes up just short in second place, Nemo in third. But for us, not only is this victory for the 6th time in the season, it is my 100th PRL podium position, and that's very exciting news for me. We'll clink champagne glasses here with Nemo. Very pleased with that. No penalties, unlike a lot of the field. I've been Jacko. See you next time in Hungary.